family and but give me some dragons. Hey guys, alright, January TBR. I am a mess, you guys. I have a ton of books that I didn't finish last year, and I have a ton of arcs that I need to finish. In the DNF guilt, it's on me, it's on me, it's on me. So basically for the month of January, I am not making a hard cut TBR. I have a stack of books that I would like to choose from, and we'll see what happens. Okay, first up, I'm currently listening to A Man Called Ova by Friedrich Bachmann. And it's basically the story of Ova, who is a curmudgeon to his core, you guys. Like the old grumpy neighbor guy from hell, that's this dude. So it's just basically the story of him and his neighborhood, and there's a whole kind of like gentrification that's going on. So dealing with the hipsters and the foreigners that are moving into the neighborhood, and just his struggle in everyday life and dealing with them and being the cranky old man. So it's very interesting so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm sure that I will finish this one this month. Next up, if you saw my December TBR, I wanted to read Dying for Christmas by Timmy Cohen. Last month I started it. I haven't made a lot of progress. I hope to finish that this month. The story of a woman that meets a man. Dun, dun, dun. Somehow she's kidnapped and about to be killed, but there's some sort of twist going on for the 12 days of Christmas. There's some torturous evil present she receives each day, and supposedly on the 12th day she'll be murdered. But will she? Will she escape? What's the twist? What's the twist? Hopefully I'll know by the end of this month, because I'll have finished this book. And yeah, The Wonder by Emma Donoghue. Another arc that I want to finish, cross off my list. Basically, it's the story of a young girl that the community believes is sent from heaven because she's not eating, but she's surviving. How is she living? There's a nurse called in to take care of her, keep an eye on her, and there's a journalist that is sent to cover the story. So one's a believer, one's a skeptic. Is it true? Is it false? Is it hoax? What's going on? What's going on? Hopefully, I will know by the end of this month, because I will have finally read this book. Next up, 2 Stephen King books that I started in October, neither of which I finished, and this is just shameful to be this far in the book and to not have knocked it out. So, The Mist by Stephen King. Most of you know what this is. If you don't, a mist rolls into town, people start disappearing, there's a group of survivors that are trapped in a grocery store. What's going on? What is the mist? Are they gonna make it? Will they make it? Will they not? What's happening? Dun, dun, dun. And of course, Misery, which I was super hyped about. Still looking forward to reading this one. It still kind of goes with the time of year because it's like snowy, stormy, and cold, and it's creepy, so I'm always up for like creepy and horror. So hope to finish this one. It's not super long. I just need to like get my reading mojo back and make it happen. So it's the story of an author, a woman who is basically obsessed with him, traps him in the house, and will she kill him? Will he escape? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Another arc, one that I was super hyped about, very ashamed that I haven't knocked this one out. I got sidetracked by a couple of buddy reads, so I hope to revisit The Wolf Road by Beth Lewis. The story of a young girl that is taken in by a wilderness man who raises her as basically his own daughter. One day she's in town and sees him on a wanted poster and finds out that he's wanted for murder. Yikes! She goes on the run trying to escape this guy. He's not gonna let her go, but in pursuit of him is a magistrate that's hot on his tracks. Will she escape? Will he catch her? If he catches her, what's he gonna do? Will the bounty hunter magistrate person catch him? Dun dun dun! what's gonna happen. The last arc that I'm keeping in the January stack, Faithful by Alice Hoffman. I've had the arc for a couple of months. Haven't even gotten close to starting it, you guys. But I received a hardcover copy for Christmas, which I'm totally stoked about because you guys know I love and prefer physical books, and I'm a sucker for a hard copy. And it's short, so hopefully me with my slumping self will be able to knock this bad boy out. Yeah, it's not even 300 pages, so assistant needs to get it together and make this one happen. Shelby Richmond's an ordinary girl until one night an extraordinary tragedy changes her fate. Her best friend's future is destroyed in an accident while Shelby walks away with the burden of guilt. Sounds good. It's short. And Alice Hoffman, her book, The Marriage of Opposites, was one of my top books last year, so I'm definitely excited and been wanting to read more stuff by her. Another book that I started last year, did not finish, was buddy reading this with someone that gave up on it. So here I am, boop, hoping to finish this. It's The Tropic of Serpents, book number 2 in the series, a memoir of Lady Trent. Basically, Lady Trent is a dragon naturalist, and during the times that she's doing it, women are basically plan dinner parties, invite people for tea, be the mistress of the house, da 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 da, and she wants to romp around in the wilderness and forests and uncolonized places and track and study dragons. So you can imagine the hardships that she's going through in a male-driven society back in the day. After the first book ends with her first journey, this is the next step in her story, the next expedition that she goes on, where her courage, resourcefulness, and scientific curiosity will be tested as never before. Dun dun dun. Hoping to finish this one. The first one was a little slower than I liked. Like, I need dragons, more dragons. Just give me dragons, man. Like, why is that so hard? Like, cool, I get it. We have a backstory. We know about this lady and her family and but give me some dragons. I'm like more than halfway and it's not dragony enough, but hopefully it'll pick up soon and I'll be able to finish this one this month, or at least make another huge dent in it and almost finish it. And last for the January stack, A Teaspoon of Earth and Sea by Dina Nayeri. And this is another book that I was super excited to read, another abandoned buddy read. It's New Year, people. It's New Year. Story of Saba and Mahtab, who live in 1980s Iran. One day, Saba's twin sister Mahtab and her mother go missing. No one knows what has exactly happened to them, but Saba believes that they fled to go to America, and she has all of these ideas and fantasies of the wonderful, beautiful life that they're having in America while she's still struggling with their loss and the turmoil of the country there in 1980s Iran. So what really happened? Are they alive? Are they dead? Did they flee the country? Did they actually make it to the States? Everyone in the neighborhood, the community, has various opinions as to what really happened. So very curious to see how this one turns out. That's it for me for January. Keeping it flexible and loosey-goosey. So I will have that stack. I will pick from it as my interest wanders. And hopefully that will lead to finishing up a lot of unfinished books. Wish me luck. What are you guys planning on reading in January? Anybody trying to knock out some stuff that they didn't finish last year? Or is it clean slate and you guys have moved on to completely new year, new book things? Let me know below in the comments. And if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from my channel, please, please, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Happy New Year, you guys.